What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? Your boy Jimmy Jamz in the house. Now I just need a light so I can get this blunt spark. How is everyone doing? Happy St. Patrick's Day, people.
Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up. Then that be poking out them jeans up and sparking up. Like the fireworks,
what's up, Big E?
Parking up. It's the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. Pull up and I and I'm swerving. If a try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under buzz like a Persian. We been staying in our lane, ain't no merging. Rapping like I'm turban. Yeah, these all square like Irvin. Yeah, we grew up in the hood, no Suburbans. If I say I need my money, then it's urgent. Yeah, they want me to quit. Yeah, they want me to shift. But as long as I'm alive, we gon' keep on making hits. While they steady shooting bricks, man, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Me and Dale back to back, and yeah, I'm dishing the assist. Yeah, they talk a lot.
Beautiful day in Arizona.
Really with the lame, man. Always gonna be reaching for they hip, smoking like a clip. They can never catch me slipping. Every time you girl around, she be watch the way I'm dripping. Dripping, try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up.
I may not have no green on St. Patrick's Day, but I got plenty of green in my lungs, right? So there's no pinching me. There's no pinching me. T. Stevens, what is up? Hey, Jimmy. Hey, everyone and everyone. Okay, I can't read. Why'd the song start over? That's bullshit. Blow this up. All right, let's kick it back right there.
Pull up and I'm swerving. If I try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under buzz like a Persian. We been staying in our lane, ain't no merging. Rapping like I'm turban. Yeah, these all square like Irvin. Yeah, we grew up in a.
You know, I haven't checked my account yet because I have to charge my tablet to check my Cash App. But yeah, a lot of people got their stimulus checks today. Somebody told me earlier they went by the store and like the whole store was packed, like the whole parking lot. So people are already out spending that money. I'm sure a lot of families today really, really needed that, right? So I might have it. I'm not for sure. I don't have Cash App on my phone. But, oh, wait a minute. I can check on my Gmail, and it should tell me because it sends me a copy to my Gmail. Let me kick this song back on for a second. Let me check my Gmail. I might have some money today.
No Suburbans. If I say I need my money, then it's urgent. Yeah, they want me to quit. Yeah, they want me to shift. But as long as I'm alive, we gon' keep on making hits. While they steady shooting bricks, man, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Me and Dale back to back, and yeah, I'm dishing the assist. Yeah, they talk a lot of, but we really with the lame. Always.
Okay, they didn't look out for your boy Jimmy Jam. I think the government hates me. I shouldn't have made all them conspiracy videos like a couple years ago because I think I told on some people, and now they're like, "Bam, that's weird," you know, because I got the 600. No, I didn't get the first one. I got the second one. I don't know. Maybe I owe somebody and they're clipping my money. I don't know, but I don't see nothing because I use Cash App. I didn't have it direct deposited in my bank. And it don't show me if something's pending. But as far as my Gmail says, nothing's hit. The last thing I spent was $37 on Amazon. I bought me a belt buckle, okay? I bought me a badass belt buckle. Why? I don't know. You know how you get all high and you flipping through Amazon? And they had this awesome rock out with your cock out belt buckle. Super redneck. Super, super, super redneck. It has a big-ass rooster on it. I had to have it. I don't know why, but I had to have it. And hopefully that'll be here in the next couple days, right? You'll see what it's for later on Jamz TV. It's for a skit that I'm doing that's coming to YouTube, okay? I'm going to try to bring some more different types of entertainment to YouTube instead of me just sitting here talking, okay? It's getting bored. It's getting fucking bored.
Gonna be reaching for they hit, smoking like a clip. They can never catch me slipping. Every time your girl around, she be watch the way I'm dripping. Going try your luck, test me in the game, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been smoking
Incognito.
Fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you
What's
walking
good,
up. It's the
homie?
wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. I'm in flex mode with the best, though. That's a major key, that's a chess move. I'm your favorite G, I think it's best, yo. Stop with all the grilling, I'm on jet fuel. Taking off, clear the runway, now they cannot clip my wings. Yeah, they soft, they ain't homie, they ain't even on the scene. Play it smart, they don't know me, they just know what they see. What it costs to get flea, but this style ain't free. This that swag, this that splash.
Anybody in here smoke games? Right? Anybody smoke games? Green games? I don't know if y'all can see that because of my green screen. These things go out constantly. It's like you need to smoke it with a flame on it. It's like, I get it. You know, it's the leaf and it's still kind of got some moisture to it. But I hate lighting a blunt like 72 times. That's why I smoke Swishers. You light that bad boy one time, it stays lit. I rolled this damn green game like, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. We're going to smoke the green game today, right? We're going green. You know, might be the Irish in me. I don't believe I'm Irish. I think I'm actually 100% full-blown redneck. I don't even know where my ancestors came from, but it was deep south. Deep! All right, so no more green games. The next one's going to have to be a Swisher. We just going to have to be like, you know, we can't do it, right? Can't do it. But luckily, for one day only, I actually own a lighter. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm lighting shit off the heaters, off the toaster, whatever you can find to light shit off of, I'm usually using that. I never have a lighter, but the day I have a lighter and the blunt goes out every 3 seconds. Got your stimulus check yet? Nah, I just checked. I just checked. Like, as soon as somebody said something, I went on my Google account and checked because I don't have a Cash App on my phone yet because I just got this new Samsung. So I haven't, I need to put it up there, but I haven't, so I can't check. But I went on to my Google and I didn't see nothing hit. I spent $37 on Amazon. That was my last payment on Cash App. So, and that was for, like I said, a belt buckle that says rock out with your cock out. The internet going slow as fuck. Swishers have cardboard in it. All I know is they burn, okay? You light it, you smoke it, you're done. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sit there with a blunt in your hand and a lighter in your hand. That shit that crackheads do, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, they always light, the lighter's always dead. It got a flame about that long on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hit a blunt and just smoke it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't smoke bowls because, you know, people be sitting around. I always get burnt and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't smoke bowls. I just smoke blunts, nothing else. If I can have stuff and I don't have a blunt to smoke it out of, I don't smoke it, right? I think I like the blunts better than what's in the blunts. It's the combination of the two. Like when people smoke J's, that stuff don't even do nothing for me. I need me a fat blunt to the head. Like I'm so used to taking blunts to the head, like when people pass blunts around, shit don't do nothing for me. I got to have one to the dome piece. Stupid Metro. I got mine last night. Fire's balling. Okay. Guys, don't forget, good way to support Jamz TV is to click that join button. Right? All of y'all got money now. There ain't no reason y'all can't join up. Right? Plus, I need to get my members back up because they're going to be doing a lot more members only stuff. And I want all you guys included in it. And, you know, for less than a cup of coffee, you can feed a starving Jimmy Jamz. Right? And I ain't got flies flying around me. You know what I'm saying? But still. Or you can at least support my Starbucks habit because that shit is like a drug habit, right? I spend more money on Starbucks than some people do on heroin. You know, that's bad. That's bad. So for $2.99 a month, y'all can support my addiction of Starbucks and Burger King. Okay. Fire hit the $4.99. He just started the $5 drive, right? Let's play some music now. Thank you, Fire. Damn, Todd, I got mine today. Here's you 20, bro. Okay, now y'all got to remember, y'all still owe 10% of that to Jesus. All right, you only owe me 5%. But make sure y'all put that 10% up for Jesus, because that's important. Pay your tithes.
Won't move, that's do the dash, keep a stash, just in case they tryna flash. Never lie, we don't slack, tell our eyes running back. I don't brag, I'm relaxed, I'm not into all of that, yeah. It's really just the fam and my dogs, I just gotta make a call. I ain't into all that chatting, not at all, not at all. Yeah, put that on the squad, we been out here going hard. We
anybody
on deck,
drinking any green beer tonight?
Test me in the game, we let it rain. Please don't start us up, got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up, it's the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up, they can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name.
Okay, anybody Starbucks is liquid crack. Maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably spend, I say I spend at least $10 a day on Starbucks. I think somewhere around there. Because each one's like $4. I'll easily drink 3 of those things in a day, right? So you figure 4, 8, $12. That is a pretty bad habit. You know what I'm saying? And I got to quit smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes, one, are going to kill me. I probably couldn't run 10 feet right now. And this whole sitting in the house is making me smoke a lot more than I usually do. So I got to quit smoking. I'm going to come up here. There's going to be like nicotine patches stuck to my face, my neck. I'm going to be like, I don't know if any of y'all watch the Trailer Park Boys, but the little girl that used to steal the grills, she was smoking at like 9. We were trying to get her to quit smoking, and she had nicotine patches stuck all over. That's what I'm going to be like. Where's my stimmy? He said, I got my stimmy today, get my paycheck tomorrow. See, you double banking, right? And if you got kids, you live in large right now. You know what I'm saying? My kid's grown. She got her own money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get none of that. And she still hit me up for $50. So, but you know what I'm saying? I don't get, like, if you got 2 little kids, you just got 14. You go into the car dealership today. And I noticed car sales are up too. So if you're a used car salesman, that's probably why I ain't heard from a homeboy, right? Because everybody's been getting these stimmies. And, you know, when people get stimmies, that's enough to put a down payment down on something. And he's probably been selling a bunch of cars. So I haven't seen no payment from Joe yet. But when I do, I'll come up here with a big ass Joe Biden background. You know what I'm saying? I like whoever gives me money, at least for that day. You know how, like, I explain it like this, like, remember when Trump gave out that first $1,200? Everybody hated Trump. Half the country did anyway. And but everybody liked Trump that day. Like, boom, you see people that hated him be like, yeah, Trump, all right. He you know, he should have did more, you know, but they'd be like, they were cool with it. That's like, I think, how everybody is with Joe Biden today. Everybody's like, yo, I don't support that dude, but yo, I appreciate the 14, right? So, you know, big ups to Joe Biden, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Joe. As soon as I get mine, I'm going to break dance because I owe bills. So it just means I can pay my bills and I don't have to worry about it. So if I had to worry about it, then that causes stress. Then that stress causes me anxiety. My anxiety makes me eat Xanax and sleep all day. Like I had bad anxiety last night. So I popped like a half a Xan because, you know, I got anxiety. And I slept all day. All day. Right. But my nerves were bad. Like my anxiety high. I feel good today, though. I slept good. I feel good. My anxiety ain't bothering me. I don't know what was up last night. Maybe I shouldn't drink so much caffeine. Somebody's calling me. Oh, I wanted to answer it because these are telemarketers. And it would have been great to talk to them. Maybe they'll call back. Because I know it wasn't for me because nobody has this phone number. It's a new phone. What is up, the real Noriega? Anxiety sucks, bro. Yeah, I don't get it all the time. My anxiety comes and goes. Like I might have anxiety once every 3 months. But I don't know what it was last night. I just had really bad anxiety. And when I get anxiety, I bite my nails. Like if I'm sitting here chewing my nails, that means my anxiety is bothering me. And last night I was just chewing the hell out my nails. And I was just like, I get like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain anxiety. But the only thing that helps is like some type of, they've put me on a bunch of different ones, but none of them really work. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I found that worked for my anxiety is Xanax. It works. You know what I'm saying? But I just take a little piece of it. I don't eat a whole one or nothing like that. And like I said, like even I told my doctor, I was like, well, I don't need it all the time. Like I don't want to be like, you know, dependent on pills. You know what I'm saying? And but my anxiety only comes every now and then. So when it does, I just take me a little piece of one, and usually that'll put me to sleep. I'm good. Got the stem hum. Watch your back for that blicky, brah. You rob me, you're gonna be doing it for practice. You know what I'm saying? I might have you be practice. I probably got a couple $100 in my name. So you if you're trying to get some big money, you need to go rob Logan Paul or somebody else. They come rob this broke ass YouTuber, you'd be like, feel sorry for me. You know what I'm saying? I get robbed, somebody feels sorry for me. They look home. Look, here's 20. You know, I hope you do better in life. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. Be like, damn, man, we didn't even mean to rob you, huh? You good, man. You good. You good. If you get hungry, you come by my house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody taking nothing from me because I ain't got nothing to give them. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, you might as well just go ahead and kill me. Because, you know, you just wasting your time. It ain't that I don't want to give it up. I ain't got nothing to give you. So Robert start paying Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, I'd be like, damn, man. They'd be like, you want a job, man? You want a job? Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I do. I do. This YouTube shit, you gotta do 50,000 plays to make 7 cents. You know, so it's like, it's a hard job. It's a hard struggle. You know. A peach does me great. So does anybody have any big plans today, right? Usually on St. Patrick's Day, there's a big parade here in Virginia, which has been canceled, of course, because that's what they do because of this whole COVID thing. Usually I'll be drinking me some green beer by now, right? For sure, 5 o'clock, I would have done had about 5, 6 green beers in me by now. I don't know. I haven't drank in a good while. I think the last time I drank was when I went to Tennessee. When I was in Tennessee, it was the last time I drank. Last thing I drank was some moonshine, I think. And that had to be months ago. So I haven't even really drank in months. So I might go drink me a green beer tonight somewhere. Might be my plan. I don't know. I'd be like, yeah, you got a green beer? They'd be like, nah. I'd be like, why not? But I'm sure all the clubs that are open tonight, super spreader COVID clubs, got green beer. So I might go out and drink me a green beer later. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too sure yet. I haven't drank it so long, and I don't really like beer. I don't really like liquor either. But I do like getting drunk. I do occasionally. Like I know a lot of people say they enjoy the taste of beer and they got a favorite beer. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Like you hand me a Schlitz malt liquor or a Colt 45, that's just as good as a Budweiser or a damn Corona to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like any beer. I just drink it to get a buzz. And I don't know, people don't accept that or they don't take responsibility. Like a lot of people say they smoke weed for joint pain, anxiety, I don't. I smoke it to catch a buzz. That's it. I drink beer to get a buzz. I like the taste of herb, but I don't like the taste of beer or liquor. It ain't like if I wanted to drink something that I enjoy the taste of, it'll be Coke or Pepsi, which is, sweet. I don't wear green. I smoke it. That's right, Jay. That's what I told everybody. I said, I might not be wearing no green, but I got plenty of green in me. You know what I'm saying? My favorite color, green. What was it D-Block told me last night? D-Block said something funny. D-Block said, I'm colorblind, Jimmy. All I see is green. I was like, that's good shit right there. F beer, I only drink is Bud Light. Bud Light. I drink a lot of Bud Light. Like when I go to the bar, if they sell Colt 45, which most bars don't, unless you in a hood or you in a Jamaican bar, right? Which I used to go to this Jamaican bar all the time. They'll have Colt 45, right? And believe it or not, I like Colt 45. I had to pick. I usually will pick Bud Light, right? Because people act crazy these days when you drink Colt 45. They act like you just ghetto or something crazy. But Colt 45 is actually pretty good beer. Or Mickey's. I don't know about Mickey's, a little green hand grenade. You know what I'm saying? I like those. But I'll drink a Bud Light. And the only thing bad about drinking beer is it takes so much beer to give me a buzz. And I don't enjoy beer. And I'm only drinking beer to get a buzz. So I try to stick to the stronger beers. So it's just like, boom, I ain't got to drink as many. But usually I'll drink liquor because beer fills me up. I'll be all bloated, you know what I'm saying? And liquor, you can just be like, boop, boop, you good. But lately, to be honest, I've been drinking like girly drinks. When I go to the bar, I'll order the girliest shit, right? And but what this bartender girl said some shit crazy to me at a bar. I ordered some girl drink, and she says like, I think she asked me that I want a tampon with it. And I thought she was, I was like, well, I didn't even hear it good at first, but it was something like that. Do you want a maxi pad or a tan? She said something of that nature. I can't remember exactly, but I know it was for a women's, for a woman. And I looked at that lady like, what the hell? I don't know you, lady. I'll jump across this bar and confident chop you in the throat. I had alcohol poisoning for 2 days. I almost died. I think I got so drunk one night, I died and came back to life. You know what I'm saying? I have been tore up from the floor up. That's why I don't drink. But the reason I get tore up like that is because I only do it occasionally. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go out and I'm like, yo, I'm going out to get tore up. That's what I mean. I'm going out to get tore up. But you know what I'm saying? But then sometimes I'll go out and I go real easy. But there'll be days that I'll let you know. I'm like, yo, I'm going to go get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I like to do that at least once or twice a year. Just wake up in the yard. Those nights. You know what I'm saying? Them are the good ones. But them are the ones that you pay for and you suffer from. You know what I'm saying? But for weeks, I've been so hungover. I drank so much one time that I was sick for a week. I've woke up in jail. I've woke up in bushes. I woke up in a damn porta potty too. So that was that last one I got hammered at. I woke up in the damn porta potty. Blunt wraps, $1.99. What's up, Ant Team Smoke? Thank you, Missa. I got one Swisher Sweet. Yo, what's up? Long time, Jimmy. What's up, Vinny? How you been, man? Hope you've been good. I think everybody's good. You know, if you made it in here, that at least means you paid your internet bill and you're near internet. Or you could be homeless living in a box next to Hardee's and you got free Wi-Fi. I don't know, but it's good to see you, Vinny. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with my day. I've been lazy. I think I'm going to continue to be lazy. The new season of Fortnite, I played it last night for the first time. It's crazy. It's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like they F my game up. I don't like the weapons. They did something with the aim. It's like terrible, right? I played a few games last night. I was like, I don't even want to play this shit. Everybody seems to like it, though, the new updates. And there is some cool stuff, but at the same time, it's like it takes away from the game. Sometimes simple, just shoot people in the face is all you need. When you start adding too much, it starts to suck. This is the only other word I could say for it. I was like, man, this shit sucks. Last season, I'm killing the shit out of people. This season, the first game I play, I can't even hit the dude, and I'm pointing dead ass at him. The guns are so inaccurate that it's like, it's bullshit. It's like, I don't know if they need to patch it or if they need an update or whatever they need, but that was some bullshit last night. I was like, that's terrible. Shame on you, damn Epic Games. How about modern AP? So let's kick in some music for a minute, guys. Give me 1 second, and I'll be right back.
Really, really, no, this is not for play. I see you and you see me, you wanna ride the wave. I can spot you from a mile away. Tap the gas and I'm gone, this is not a race. I just bought some racks in. What's happening? It's just me, my guys, I'm got no rap friends. You ain't see the front, but talking back ends. Oh, I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. Oh my God, 3 cars, 5 jobs, slam door, off the law. Shorty said she got the web, I just want the rob. Posted my.
Okay, cops are everywhere already. Well, it's St. Patrick's Day. Everybody goes out drinking on St. Patrick's Day. Everybody. I don't know nobody that don't usually go out drinking on St. Patrick's Day. It's just like American tradition. I'm sure Uber prices are high as shit today because of surge rates, because they're going to make much money as they can because everybody's out drinking tonight. Be careful, guys. Don't drink and drive. I can tell you that firsthand. Don't do it. I had a few drinks. I got pulled, got a DUI, and I wasn't drunk, but I shouldn't have been drinking. And yeah, it cost a ton of money, right? Money. And you could kill somebody and you could wreck your car, all kinds of bad things, right? But if you get caught, you're going to lose your license. You won't be able to drive for like a year. It's super, super crazy. And the police know the days that people go out drinking, right? Because they're wishing right now that they could be drinking. They're like, damn, wish I was off today. I'd be at the bar drinking green beer. But, yeah, once they're going to be out, there's going to be roadblocks, everything tonight. That's just how it always is. New Year's, St. Patrick's Day, you know, they know people out partying. They know people out Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend. This is when they get everybody. So they're going to hit, and you know, if you want to go out drinking, just remember, you get pulled over, drink 1 or 2 beers, that shit's going to cost you $10,000. Time you get a lawyer, time you go to court, time you go through ASAP, time, the time you get the machine on your car, to the time it's a nightmare. No, not even worth drinking 1 beer and taking a chance. Nightmare. You know, so guys, don't be out drinking and driving at night. Even if you have 1 beer, just call your Uber. If you plan on drinking today, don't even get in a car. Just get, you know what I'm saying? Find you a D&D, way cheaper. Trust me, you can call it Uber, because 1 DUI alone, if you just barely blow over and you feel like you're fine, like I felt fine. The machine read an error on my shit. And then the second one I refused, so they gave me a DUI. But it cost $10,000. Lawyer was like $3,000. Court fines. I still owed him some money from that. So be careful. Dude, I learned my lesson. I was like, I'll call it Uber. I'll walk. Right? I'd rather walk than pay somebody $10,000. And you just thinking, you don't think about it. But when they get you, you will think about it. You will think about it. And if you don't learn your lesson from that, then you got too much money. Because they killed me for a year. I walked around dead ass broke. All my money went to that. Right? Every cent I had. So take it as a joke and jump behind the wheel, drink 1 beer. You'll be wishing you didn't. I'm just telling you, you'll be like, I still regret it. I'm like, man, I should have never got behind the wheel of that car. And like I said, I wasn't even staggered. I couldn't believe it. But I believe it now. But now I'm out all that trouble. I got a good license. But now that I can tell people, hey, I've been there, you know, and it's a horrible place to be, you know, $10,000 later. You know, and if you drink too much, like I said, you could kill somebody. Nobody wants to kill nobody or kill yourself. You know, call it Uber. It's way cheaper. Uber's cheaper than a funeral, and it's cheaper than getting a DUI. Call a cab, or fucking lay on the curb and sleep where you fall like I do. I can tell you this, a drunken public, if you just lay down and go to sleep on a sidewalk, it's going to be cheaper than a DUI. You know what I'm saying? You just fall out in front of the bar and just lay there until you sober up. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper than a DUI. That shit is expensive. And that's the first one. Get a second one. Oh, you might as well just take your money and hand it to the state. That's it. Here you go, here you go, here you go. And you're going to jail. So just say no to drinking and driving at night, guys. The only sucky thing is when Uber hits you with them high-ass rates. Because they know, like tonight's going to be one of those nights. Ubers are going to be high. Lyft's going to be high. And that's all we really got around here is Uber, Lyft. But you can still call a cab. Cab rates, that's the one good thing about a cab, is they never surge. A cab is going to be the same price all the time. It's painted on the door. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have surge rates like. Sometimes it's cheaper to call a cab than it is to call Uber and a Lyft on certain nights. And I don't know if they got in some cities and towns, they set up different things like ride home things. If you know you're going to be drinking and they'll take you home. But I don't know. That's from different state to different states, different. But you could probably Google it. Is there anybody giving D&D drivers tonight in my city? And there's probably people that do that. Hey, y'all. Hope everyone is lifted and it's a beautiful Irish holiday. Hey, Lily. If you in the 805, hit me up. There you go. I ain't in the 805. I don't even know where the 805 is. But look, so in Virginia, they're passing this thing now, which I think is pretty cool. If you driving your car and you got a brake light out, the police can't pull you. If your license plate's out, they can't pull you. You got tinted windows, they can't pull you. The only thing they can pull you for is suspicion of DUI, like if you're swerving, or reckless driving, or speeding. But other than that, like little violations on your car, they can't pull you for. Because I guess they saying the less contact people have with the police over minor violations, the less chances there are of you getting a knee in your neck. You know what I'm saying? From the terrible gangs that are the police, right? The police gangs. Not all police are bad. Some of them are terrible. There's some people that should never, ever in their life put on that uniform. I've run across them. You know what I'm saying? And when people are scared of the cops, I get it. I'm scared of the police too. You don't know when you're going to get a good one or you're going to run across one of those ones that are horrible, right? So I'm scared of the police just like everybody else. Yeah, good cops, but they're out there. So I think that's a good thing. The less interaction you got to have with them. Like if they ain't see you commit no law, break no law, they shouldn't be running up on you anyway. I pay you. My tax money pays your ass to harass me, right? So we need, there's less of that possible. If you see a crime being committed, yeah, stop it, right? But this whole preemptive, like you might be committing a crime shit, turns every citizen into like an expected criminal, and that's not good. We need to take that out. Yeah, if there's you've been called, come, you see a law being broke, a crime, a real crime, do that. If somebody's on its roads causing danger, of course, pull them people. But if you're missing a damn brake light, okay, that's a reason for them to pull you, snatch you out the car, start searching you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's just crazy. So the more things they do like that, and I thought that was really good here in Virginia. I was like, man, that's the best thing they've done in so long, is made it where the cops can't just pull you over for everything. You got a brake light out, they can pull you for, say you're speeding and you got a brake light out, they can get you for speeding and having a brake light out. But if you just got a brake light out, they can't pull you over for that. So that's good. I was like, that's great. That's good shit. You don't got your blinker out. You don't put on a blinker and turn. They can't pull you for that. And that kicks off in, I think, June, right? Them new laws come into effect in Virginia. They're changing the laws on medical marijuana here in Virginia. I guess they're planning on completely legalizing it, all right, for recreational use. Dispensaries, allowing you to grow, but it's already kind of passed, but it don't go into effect till 2023. So we still got a couple years, which kind of sucks, right? Like, can we speed this process up a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Can we speed that law up? But now, police here, it's a $25 fine if you're smoking in public, right? And there's no criminal law. All the people that happen, them charges have been like expunged off their records. So before, I didn't think I'd see that day come, right? I was like, oh man, it's just gonna be illegal forever, but it won't. That's pretty cool. So things are rapidly changing in Virginia as far as the laws and like ending prohibition as far as the cannabis and things like that. They got big plans already, dispensaries, farms already going up. So everybody, even though it's that amount of time away, everybody's prepping for that. And I guess it's going to be a big boom here because where I'm at here in Virginia Beach is a big tourist hub. It's like, I think it's like the number 5 tourist spot in the country or something like that, or number 3 in the whole country. So there's thousands and thousands of people that come to Virginia Beach every year from all over the world, all over the country. Why? I don't know, but people do, I guess it's the beaches and it's nice vibe. Virginia has a nice vibe. I give it that. Like the oceanfront here, it like I ain't been to LA, but from what I see at LA, this is kind of more laid back, more country vibe. You know what I'm saying? But still clubs, and it's pretty cool. I guess I see why people would come to Virginia Beach. But I'm just here so much, it ain't a big deal to me. I'm buying a Rolex. Okay. Well, damn, big money. Make sure it ain't fake. Just got pulled over last night in a place I know better than to be. Sorry. It was for a tail light. Tell me more. Yeah, well, like I said, the tail light stuff is they can't in Virginia. They won't be able to pull you for that. No stupid violation. Like you got a license plate light out, you got a dummy tire on your car. They just can't pull you for anything. They'll only be able to pull you for like suspicion of DUI, reckless driving, speeding, or like if you run a red light. They won't be able to just pull you because you didn't hit your turn signal. You changed lanes or something stupid. They can't. They're doing away with all that stupid pulling you over shit because less interaction with the police, the less incidences we have of police kill. Now let me tell you this: police in Virginia will kill you quicker than I think anywhere I've seen in the country. Virginia police do not play. You want to die, right? You want to die? Come to Virginia, mess with the police. Your ass will die. You ain't got to have a weapon. You ain't got to have, please kill people here all the time. How this shit don't make world news in Virginia, I don't know. Police here do not play. You want to play with your life? Play with the police here. And they know that, right? They know that. They know the police done killed more unarmed. We are number 2 behind Texas in executing people. Number 2. Come to Virginia. They say you come on vacation. You leave on probation, right? You come back on violation. So you can't escape the clutch of Virginia when you come here. All kind of tourists have done on probation and came back and sitting in the jail, right? I've been in the jail. I know. Like, where are you from? New York? Where are you from? Chicago? There'll be people from all over the world sitting in the jail. It's just one of those jails. There's so many tourists that come here. It ain't like you just locked up with everybody from Virginia Beach. You locked up with everybody from all over the country, So, and they'll use that you tried to pull off. Say you try to flee the police here. They come up to your car and you go to floor it. They'll say you try to ran them over. She's right in your car. You know how many people died in Virginia trying to get away from the police? So many. And I don't know how come when I turn on CNN and all these channels, I don't see it. You'll see it on the local news. But it's just so common now that we know the cops will kill you. Yeah, don't mess with the cops. They shot a dude running in the back at the Walmart in the back. How you shoot somebody in the back? Man, ain't even facing you. He got 7 bullet holes in his back. Shit didn't make world news. It wasn't no George Floyd incident. It was just a dead dude on the ground. That was it. Right? Like, it's weird. It's weird. You just don't play with the police in Virginia. Virginia's small to be number 2. Damn, that's why the DC snipers, Malvo, Muhammad, when they did all that stuff in Maryland, they charged them here for the one shooting they did here in Virginia. Well, they did a couple shootings here in Virginia, but the one murder, they charged them here because they knew we were giving him a death penalty. And they executed him within like 4 or 5 years. He was dead. Boom, gone. Virginia don't play. Virginia don't play. We don't sit you on death row forever. We don't do that. Taxpayers don't do that. They exit. You talk about fair, speedy trial. I don't know about fair, but you will get a speedy trial here unless you do something stupid, right? Like say you go do something stupid and you local, it might take you 3 months to get to court. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll push that back. Shit take forever to get done. But you do something crazy, they send you right to the front of the line. So depending on your crime is how fast your trial is going to be. You do something really bad, Your trial's gonna come up really fast, and they're gonna fry your ass quick, send you off to prison. And look, they don't mind here. I watched this kid that was 18 years old, right? And let me tell you the numbers they give people. He was 18 years old, never been in trouble in his life, never, right? He got caught with some weed, right? Because weed wasn't decriminalized at this time, right? Like it is now. And he didn't go to court or something. The police were looking for him. He was hiding in the woods. He'd have been up in the woods about 3 days. They ate nothing, right? This stupid. He's a kid. People make bad mistakes in life. But he gets a damn gun. He goes into a gas station, right? He tells the clerk, I don't want to hurt you. I just want the money. And he grabs some food, okay? But he tells the clerk to go get in the cooler and to wait 5 minutes before she calls the police, right? But he got a gun, and the lady goes, gets in the cooler. He gets what he's getting, and he runs. Okay. So he gets caught, goes to jail. He was sleeping beside me in the jail. So this is how I know what happened to him, because he told me. And, he went to court while I was in jail, and he got, I think, 4 years for the robbery. Okay. And I know what you're thinking, Jimmy, robbery, 4 years. That ain't shit. That's great. Only 4 years, still a little bit of time, but he is a kid. But also they gave him 20 years for the abduction of the girl that was in the store, because when he told her to go get in the cooler, they considered that in Virginia abduction. Anytime you make somebody move out of a place against their will, you are kidnapping them, right? It is abduction. They gave him 20 years for the abduction charge. The kid, 18 years old, first time he ever been in trouble, 24 years in prison. I felt so bad. I felt so bad for this kid. I ain't gonna lie. I know what he did was horrible, dumb, stupid. You need to be just somebody smacked it. You know what I'm saying? Bad parenting. I don't know, right? But 24 years, Virginia don't play. Don't play. You know what I'm saying? They will throw high-digit football numbers at you. Oh, here, 50, boot. Like I know a dude that shot 3 people, didn't kill none of them. He got over 50 years. Over 50. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But you got to shoot them. They don't play. They don't play. They send a message. You kill somebody here or you do something horrible, we're going to give you the longest possible jail time we can humanly get you if we don't execute you. But now they've done away with the death penalty in Virginia. So when I said we were number 2 behind Texas, now we ain't. We ain't even on the list no more. Right? We were number 2 behind Texas last month. They're talking about taking off the death penalty. So right now they're not executing nobody, nothing. I think is a bad move. I think when you take the death penalty off the table, I think an eye for an eye. You kill people, you deserve to die, right? Them families never get that person back, but your family will get to come visit you. You'll get to live up in there and eat food and drink sodas and go out. Hell no. They should take your ass and kill you instantly if you're 100% proof that you are guilty. And to take the death penalty, that just said we can kill people here and I won't die. You know what I'm saying? You can't kill me. I can kill as many people as I want. Y'all can't kill me. You can put me in a cell to where I can do drugs. There's drugs in prison. I can hustle. I can go. That's a life, right? Jail ain't the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? When you kill somebody, you do some of these horrible things. It should be done for you. It's a wrap. Hit the like button for luck. There you go. You want some good luck? You hit this like button. I don't know if it does any good. A lot of people say if you hit the like button, it helps the algorithm realize people like the video and it might be a good video. Then I heard that shit don't do nothing, right? I've heard from big YouTubers that it don't matter if you hit it, don't hit it. It's how long people are engaged in your video. If people click on it and they watch this video for 20 minutes, that's good. If they click on it and after a minute of looking at my face go, oh shit, I don't like this redneck's face. Boom, and they bounce out. They average the time to an average viewer duration. And if it's like a minute, they know nobody gives a shit about the video. And YouTube don't promote it. If it's like, well, this video was 45 minutes long and everybody that stayed on the video, they watched it for 30 minutes. Then they realize, well, damn, this dude must be talking about something that interests people for people to stay on. Because it's all about YouTube time. They don't really care about the likes, the dislikes. It don't matter. It's all about watch time and click-through rate, right? If people click on your video that haven't watched your video and they stay there for a certain amount of time, that's all that matters on YouTube. It's not a big secret. It's not a big like, oh, the algorithm hates me. Is your video sucks. And I admit a lot of my videos suck. That's why they don't go viral. Who the fuck cares, right? When you make good content that and it captures people, then them are the videos that go viral. That's why I need to get back to making videos. So, but everybody that hits the like button, I appreciate it. You know, it lets me know too, though, that I'm doing a decent job if everybody likes the video to dislike. So it might not help me on YouTube any, but it helps me realize that y'all are enjoying what I'm talking about and things like that, you know, and how many haters I got. It's really a good way to haters, because if I got like 8 people dislike it, then I got 8 people that probably just hate my face. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there might be a couple frenemy dislikes. You know how you got frenemies. People that act like they're super cool with you, but really they hate your fucking face and they dislike your videos. There's some of them out there. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same thing for everybody. Everybody got them in their circle. You just don't know it until they stab you in the neck or the back. You know what I'm saying? But they lurk among us. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay, we got Joel Osteen in the room. Okay, we're going to do this to Joel Osteen today. We're going to block user because Satan is on my shoulder. You know, some days you got that good angel over here. You know what I'm saying? With the wings like the spray paint can. Then sometimes you got the bad angel like this spray paint can. That's the skull with the bones. Today we going skull and bones, right? I ain't gonna play with y'all trolls today. You know, maybe later tonight I will. All depend on how I'm feeling. So today, Joe Osteen, you got to carry ass. Satan, okay? Devil horns today. I'll pray with you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's that yin and that yang. If you're gonna be evil, you got to have a little bit of good in you. Just to even you out. It's chat flow, comment interactivity, and non-sub viewers. Yeah, it's important that new people watch the video, and it's those people that, you know, the duration of the video. There's a couple metrics that go into it. You know what I'm saying? And plus you got to have good tags, good thumb. There's so much into it. I could give a class on it. All right, what's this say? What if a loved one is the killer? What about the parents of the killers? What if a loved one is the killer? Well, I don't know. I guess that's, I guess I would if my loved one was a killer and they did some horrific crime, it is what it is. It would suck. You know what I'm saying? But that is a good question. You know, what if it was your loved one that murdered somebody? Man, they shouldn't have murdered nobody. You know, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel. I guess might feel different. You know, but far as me not knowing you, I think, you know, but I get it. I get the equation. If my kid killed somebody, which I know she wouldn't because I raised her better than that, would I want her to be executed? Nah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, don't murder people. Like, if I went out and killed a bunch of people, I would expect to be killed. You know, I would expect it. Now I know that if I snap, murder everybody around me, they're not going to execute me. You know, so that's, you know, what keeps you from not snapping. Some people are good in prison, right? They're good. You know, some people ain't. So what keeps you from snapping if there's no death penalty? Just because we got the death penalty don't mean we give everybody the death penalty. You know, there's people, my buddy murdered his friend. He's in jail right now for murder. He got 40 years. And they could have gave him the death penalty. But they didn't, because since they were friends and they got in an argument and a fight, they gave him 40 years. They use the death penalty in severe cases. You go out and murder a couple people for nothing. You know, people, they don't usually use it in domestic cases like friends, you know, because people sometimes get in fights and kill each other, depending on the circumstances. If it was like premeditated, you're getting a death penalty. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't like a spur of the moment, you walk in and your wife's cheating on you, you and that dude get in a fight and you beat him to death, they ain't gonna give you the death penalty. They're gonna give you some prison time, because anything, even if you accidentally kill somebody, there's manslaughter. It just means you accidentally killed somebody. Now you get in a car wreck, somebody dies. Like, say you get in a car crash and somebody dies, they'll charge you with manslaughter. You're going to prison. Especially like if you're drunk and you hit somebody and kill them, they're going to charge you with murder. So either way, you can be completely straight, accidentally cause a death, and it's manslaughter. You're going to prison. I think manslaughter carries 10 years. So there's like been people riding down the street, hit people on bikes. You're going to prison. You know what I'm saying? Now we have a new law where you got to be 3 foot over from a bike. If you're within 3 feet, you're breaking the law. So you got to have a bike riding down the road. You got to give them 3 foot, at least 3 foot. How old are you, Jimmy? I am young. I am old enough to know better, but still young enough to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Super scary scat sad. Gay man 88. Jimmy, you drive high though. Isn't that similar to being drunk? Driving high is similar to being drunk? No, you ever seen a high person speed? It makes you alert. Way more alert, I think. Paranoid. You looking at everything. Police behind me. You know what I'm saying? No, I drive slow. I'm the slowest damn driver in the world. I've literally been pulled over for driving too slow. You know, and I drive a Corvette. So, but I don't drive it a lot. I'm usually driving my Jeep, and I drive that shit slow. Van, I drive everything slow. I mean, I got like other than the one DUI I got, okay, the one, and I had drank 2 beers that night when I got it. But the problem was I had just drank that last one, and I mean, I'm a 180-pound dude. The fucking 2 beers don't do nothing to me, right? I can drink 2 beers. I don't have even feel it, but it should have been behind the wheel. No, but drinking and driving and smoking weed is totally different. Weed don't impair your balance. It may slow down your reaction time, same as alcohol would. But you don't see nobody high as shit speeding down the road. They're creeping. They're like, yeah, laid back. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. Totally different. You know what I'm saying? Look at DC. People driving around there high as shit. You don't see a bunch of car accidents. I mean, it's legal to use. You know what I'm saying? But if they were drinking, everybody be crashed up. So I mean, you can't in the. I mean, I say if you're not somebody that smokes all the time, and you smoke something and you're like it messes you up a little bit, then of course you shouldn't drive. Don't drive like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're a smoker, right? You build a tolerance to it. Like some people, like say you took what I smoked, and a young dude that never smoked, you lay back in a chair, he'd be like ready to eat cookies and go to sleep. Me, that's nothing. That's like smoking a damn cigarette to me. You know what I'm saying? The only thing it's going to do is make me hungry. That's it. It ain't going to make me swerve. It ain't going to make me know the speed limit ain't 55. You know what I'm saying? So that's a total different animal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you feel like you're under the influence and you shouldn't be driving, you shouldn't drive under anything. If you take certain allergy medicines, or if you take, it tells you right on the package, don't drive. So, or if you take prescription medication, it's the same thing. It's just, don't abuse drugs and drive. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be cracked out driving. You don't want to be a junkie falling asleep driving. I mean, any drug behind the wheel of a vehicle is bad. You know what I'm saying? Sitting at a stop sign waiting for it to turn green. That's right. But you ain't going to run it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to run it. You ain't going to run that green till that stop sign turns green. Yeah, I drive slow anyway. I don't know if I drive any high. I'm always smoked up. It's never a time I'm not, got a good little buzz going, feeling all right. So, I've never been in an accident. So you're talking to somebody that smokes every day, drives around all the time, and has never been in an accident. Knock on wood, make sure I don't. Yeah, I've never wrecked into nobody. Nothing. So, like I said, I got a perfect driving record other than that one mistake. And I hold a class CDL, so I can drive 18-wheelers. But I would say this. I wouldn't want to be behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler smoking weed. Every time I've ever drove an 18-wheeler, I've been perfectly sober, right? I might have went and smoked some weed afterwards. But every time I've been behind the wheel of a big 18-wheeler truck, I've made sure that I'm perfectly straight. It's just too dangerous, because once you get in something that big, you're putting everybody's lives in jeopardy. Now, if I was doing something that would endanger your life, I wouldn't want to be intoxicated at all. Not off weed, not off nothing. I'd want to be perfectly straight to make sure your ass stays alive. And I treat big machine like that. I wouldn't get on something intoxicated. If I was smoking, I'd be like, nah, you need to get somebody else to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want to jeopardize somebody else. The worst thing a stoner will do is drive and is blast the music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be singing at the red light and shit all high. I don't know. Just you got to use judgment, good, common sense. Am I too messed up to get behind the wheel of this vehicle? Right? And at the same time, if it's alcohol, your judgment might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't think weed messes up your judgment. I ain't smoked a bunch of weed and woke up with an ugly girl. Right? Drank some alcohol, woke up with an ugly girl. But I ain't never smoked a bunch of, because it don't mess up your judgment. You would still make good judgment, right? Like, you can smoke all day long, it can make you go rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? You sit around with drinking fifths of liquor, you're so belligerent and drunk dudes like, let's go rob a bank. You're like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's totally different. I'm the reason why there's guardrails protecting the house on Rosemont across from the fire station. He said, I'm the reason they put up guardrails. Okay. That's an accomplishment, man. You can pass that down to your grandkids. Be like, did you know my granddad is the reason they put up them guardrails on Rosemont? I have to look next time I'm over that way. Yeah, don't drink and drive. Moral of the story. Now it makes all that talking about drinking makes me want to drink, though. Boom. Now, I have never caused them to put up guardrails nowhere. I can't say I can claim that victory. Nah. I've seen some bad wrecks, though, from people drinking and driving. I had left a club, like a rave club. This was a long time ago. It was like during that whole techno era, right? I went out to this club. It was called the Abyss back in the day. And everybody was like, glow sticks, and they fucking were having like foam parties and stuff. But I was leaving that club, and that night I went out. I was perfectly sober. I didn't drink. I just went out, hung out. I don't drink a lot anyway. So I went out. I wasn't drinking. I got in my car. I'm driving home down the interstate. And there's this car in front of me, and it's like a brand new Honda. It had 30-day tags on it. It was silver. Brand new one. And it was right in front of me. I wasn't thinking it didn't even look like it was swerving or nothing. And I'm not for sure if the girl driving it was drunk, but I'm pretty sure she's crazy. Okay. And there was a guy and a girl in the car. So I'm driving behind them. And all of a sudden, we're doing about 60 miles an hour. The car busts a hard right. Like the car starts flipping, okay, through the air. Like, this shit looks like some shit off Talladega Nights, right? I'm behind them. The car goes, just all of a sudden, it flips 3 good times, right? Just in the air. It hits it kind of flies off the road. But on the side of the road, there's a little ravine, and then there's a metal fence, and there's an apartment complex. The car lands sideways in the ravine up against a fence, right? That was crazy, right? So I whip the car over, right? I jump out because I'm figuring these people are dead. I'm like, they're dead as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I run down the little ravine. I run up to the car. There's a guy and a girl out the car. And the guy's hurt. Right? And the girl climbs out the car, and the guy's trying to get out the car, but he can't. So I help this guy up to the car, right? Out the car. And this dude is saying he can't feel his legs, right? This is the first thing he's saying. He's like, I can't feel my legs. So I drag him off to the side of the road, and he's laying, and it's pitch dark. It's dark as shit. I can't see nothing, right? And about this point, he's laying there, and he's like, I think I got something in my eye, right? So, but I can't see him. I can't really see it because it's so dark. I can't really see. And he's laying on the ground, and his girlfriend is going crazy. She's like, you caused me to wreck my new car. She's just screaming and cussing and like going ballistic, right? So it didn't take long. State troopers pulled up, right? So the state trooper pulls up, and now he comes out. I run up to meet him. I was like, dude, look, there's a dude hurt. So he's radioing the paramedics. So now the paramedics are coming, and we go down there and back down there. So I'm showing him where the dude is because I done pulled him out the car. Car's still running sideways, sitting in a ditch. The dude, right? He's laying on the ground, and he's saying he can't feel his legs, and he thinks he has something in his eye, right? The cop shines the flashlight on this dude's face. This is the first time I've seen the dude because it was pitch black. I couldn't hardly see what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? So when he shines the light on the dude's face, the dude has a shard of glass right through his damn eyeball. right through the middle of his eyeball. Look, look, and he's saying, he's like, I think I got something in my eye. And when I see it at the exact same time the state trooper sees it. The state trooper, real calmly, he's like, just lay there, relax, son. We got the paramedics on the way. That's all he says. He's like, just lay there, paramedics are on the way, right? And about this time, the police are there. The girl, she doesn't calm down, and she sees that he's hurt. And she's like, baby, I love you. Oh, my God. Right? He completely flipped her script. Before the police got there, she was fucking kicking them, screaming, cussing. It was like this totally, the time the police got there, she was like, oh, my God, I can't believe, oh, my God. Right? And, the cop's like, who was driving the car? He was asking me, which one of them were driving? And I was like, I think the girl was driving, because she said, you made me wreck my brand new car. You know what I'm saying? What had happened was they were driving down the street and he was drunk. I don't know if she was drunk. I'm assuming she was drunk too. But they're arguing, he grabs the wheel from the passenger side. And that's what makes the car turn. That's what makes the car start flipping through the air, right? So that was horrible. But here's the thing. I park my car, right? And I jump out. I leave the headlights on, everything on. I run down there to help these people. And by the time the police got there, the time the paramedics got there, everything was going on, I forgot to cut the headlights off in my car. So it takes a while. Like all this stuff going on, it went over like for they were out there. I felt like I was out there for hours. So finally they cleared the accident. They got all the tow trucks. I'm all blocked in because I ran down there to help them. So the time they clear everything out, I go to start my car. My damn battery's dead. Okay. So then I had to wait for VDOT to come jump me. Okay. So which that sucked. I literally did not get home till 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I left that club at like 1 something. I didn't get home till 6 o'clock in the morning because that dude flipped that car. So you got to be careful. Or even like drunk people in your car, because let's say that girl was sober. I'm assuming she was drinking because how crazy she was acting, but maybe she's just a crazy chick. The dude was definitely drunk. So man, you got a drunk dude in the car with you and he grabs the wheel. Women are crazy. Women are crazy. So I don't know. Hey, if you like IPA beer, try that. Okay. Abyss dance cages were my spot. Okay, so I take it you remember the Abyss. Okay, so but that's where I was leaving that night. That dude flipped that car like that. Back in the day, I flipped a truck, rolled 3 times, took out 2 trees, a cement pillar, learned my lesson, never again. I've never been in a car that's flipped. Like I said, I've never been in an accident that I've caused. I have been in an accident in another vehicle. And that was the craziest shit I've ever experienced. But other than this, okay, I'm going to share this story before I go because y'all got to hear this one. This is an accident that I was in with somebody else. And it was during the Mike Tyson fight, right? Mike Tyson was fighting that night. And I went to my friend's house to watch the Mike Tyson fight. So I had the girl I was seeing at the time come pick me up. So she's picking me up. She's driving me home. And we stop at this little food line on Military Highway. That's the name of the road. Okay. Because some people are watching from the VA. And at the time, I worked for a abatement company. I removed hazardous materials. I had to be clean shaved at all times because I wore full respirators. So I remember telling the girl I need to stop and get razors. So I go in the store, I get some razors, and I buy a cantaloupe. I don't know why I bought a cantaloupe, but I bought a cantaloupe. Apparently, I wanted a damn cantaloupe. So I buy some razors and a damn cantaloupe. We walk in. I didn't even put it in the bag. So I'm sitting in the car with a cantaloupe and some razors in my hand. Okay, just in the front seat. of a convertible Chrysler LeBaron. That's what I was in. I was in a Chrysler LeBaron convertible. So I was in the passenger seat, and all of us, we pull out. All of a sudden, something hits us going so fast that it's like you wouldn't believe it. It hit us and rear-ended us. Bam! And when it did, the car starts spinning. Okay, I mean they're spinning like out of control, spinning. Like we're spinning in the car, and I'm like clutched on, right? We end up shooting off into a ditch, right where you get onto 264, like you're going to downtown Norfolk from Military Highway. There's a Jackrabbit storage that sits right there, and there's these signs. It was a double pillar sign, and it said Virginia Beach this way, Norfolk this way, right? So when we went into the ditch like out of control, and the car rode right through the sign and banged into the ditch, right? The girl I was with, bam, busted her grill open on the steering wheel. And the sign, when we went through the sign, when we stopped, the sign had came through the windshield of the car and was right in my face like this. This shit would have cut my head off, right? It would have cut my head off, right? Boom. So I'm like, look, the first thing I do is I look over at my girlfriend. I'm like, are you okay? She's bleeding like pretty bad, right? She's bleeding like pretty bad. But it's just like a cut across her nose. So I'm looking at it, and I was like, okay. So I go to get out the car, and I fall into a ditch. There used to be big ditches there. Now they filled them in, right? But as I'm getting out the car and I fall in a ditch, I look up, and there's this dude running with a gun, right? I'm like, at this point, I'm freaking out. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's hit us. I don't know anything, right? So he's running it. I'm scared. I'm like, oh man, is this dude gonna run and shoot me? Right? And he's screaming, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. So he runs past the car. So I'm looking like, where the hell is he running? The car that had hit us is in the ditch in front of us. But maybe 100 yards. It spun out of control and landed in the same ditch that we were in. Okay, so I'm climbing about out the bank of the ditch, and by this point I start to realize what's going on. We've been hit. This dude spun out of control, and he's done wrecked his car over there. Now the guy with the gun, I have no clue to what this is about. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, he's beating on the window of the car. I start to walk up to it. Right, I'm walking up. And the dude looks back. He's like, yo, he's passed out in the car. He's passed out in the car. I walk down there, and there's this dude. He's a young dude. He has some weed on the seat of the car and a bunch, like a liquor bottle right beside him. He's unconscious in the car. Brand new Acura, 30-day tags. Destroyed the car. Completely destroyed the car. Right? And he was like, man, are you okay? I was like, yeah. I said, my girlfriend's a little busted up. So he's calling, he's like, the police are on their way. He had done called the police. So this is what happens. And this is what I find out happens. The guy wrecked his car. He rear ends a truck like 10 miles from where we're at on Northampton Boulevard. Okay. He hits this truck. He takes off. The truck starts chasing him. Okay. So this is where the guy comes in with the gun. So as he's riding, he loses the dude in the truck. Okay. But he hits a curve and he blows the right two tires out on the car. So he has only two, he's running on rims. So there's a guy, an off-duty police security officer that's sitting in a Kmart parking lot on Military Highway. Okay. So he's sitting in the parking lot and he sees this car ride by at, he says, doing 70 to 80 miles an hour on the rims. Okay. Not even tires on car. He says sparks were shooting 15 feet up in the air. We never seen him. Never even heard him. We had the radio on. We pull out. This dude creams us, right? And he was on, the dude that ran up with the gun was the off-duty security officer, okay? And then the truck pulls up. A dude hops out, and he's like, yo, I've been chasing that dude since Northampton Boulevard. He rear-ended my truck. So he done hit somebody else. He done hit us. You know what I'm saying? Totaled both cars. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was just crazy. It's probably the craziest accident I've ever been in my whole entire life. Everything else been little bump, fender bender, things like that. This wreck was like scary. And if we would have went any farther, it would have killed me. It would have killed me. That sign would have cut my head off. It was literally in the car with me. Joel Osteen here again too. You check out anything on the No, I didn't. No, I didn't get a chance to check out any of that. I went to bed last night. I slept good too, like a baby. Shake my head. 5'9". Okay. Is that your height? You know what I'm saying? I go by 5'9". He spelled it like 6'9" too. 5'9". People are crazy. So, anyways, you guys have a good day. Y'all enjoy St. Patrick's Day. Don't do nothing I would do. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna finish smoking and then I'll get out of here. I got a minute. Gay man said unblock Joel Osteen. Okay, I'll do that right after I block you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the troll tells you to unblock another troll, that means you know they're a troll, right? So if you trolling, you got to go, right? I ain't got patience for trolls. I usually say in the morning time, but I keep remembering it's 6 p.m. So maybe I can put up with you a little bit, but I'm still going to block you. Damn, you got neck problems with so many accidents? No, I got back problems. And that accident right there is what jacked up my back. I never, ever had a bad back before that accident. My back never hurt, was never sore, never. That wreck tore me up. It tore me up. I think the back pain I have to this day right now is from that wreck 20 years ago. Right now. I never had back problems. Not one time in my life. And I worked hard construction jobs. Now my back hurts every minute, every bit of the day. I went through I had to go through physical therapy, everything. It did jack my neck up, right? It whiplashed the shit out of me, okay? And I couldn't turn my head for about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. I mean, neck brace, everything, right? Going to physical therapy, slowly having doctors turn my head. So I had to go through all that stuff. And it sucked. It sucked. And my back has never been right ever since. Never, ever. Did you get vaccine? Nah, man, I'm not doing no vaccines. I ain't letting them poke me with no needle that they ain't tested. $5 drive is still alive right there. He said for the feed Jimmy in the Starbucks fund movement. That is right. Starbucks addiction, you know. Everybody got one. Everybody got their crutch. What I need is some damn lotion, right? I need to go buy me some lotion. I got the driest skin. My skin dries out so bad in the wintertime. I don't know if it's from wearing pants all the time or what, but I get so dry. Like that, I might be reptilian. I swear. I definitely need to go buy me some lotion, though. My skin is like sandpaper. I was just scratching my head. It's like. She was fine before she got it. I don't know. You know, I think that's on each and every person to decide for themselves. if you at high risk for coronavirus and you don't think you'll survive, then go ahead and get it. I got some good news today. Remember, guys, I've been telling you I have a friend that's in the hospital. He's been in the hospital for a couple of weeks, and he's not testing. He had coronavirus, but then he got rid of coronavirus, but then he still had side effects from the coronavirus, like lingering effects that were bad, like almost worse than the coronavirus itself. And he's been in the hospital for 2 weeks on oxygen. So they just today took him off the oxygen. He says he feels still weak and still sick, but it's a step, and he's going to keep fighting. And that was good to hear, you know what I'm saying? And I left him a nice little comment on his stuff, but he's been posting from the hospital because nobody can really, go up there with him. So, yeah, it's good to see him doing good, you know what I'm saying? But if you're at high risk, then go ahead and consider it. If you're not, then, do you really, we don't really know the lingering effects. But so far, a lot of people have took it. It's been over 1 million people take it. And nobody's just dropping dead from the vaccine yet. So we don't know what the long-term effects will be. But as far as the short-term effects, it don't look too bad. All right, what does this say? Boom, incognito with another $5 for the lotion. There you go, for the lotion. I'm getting the good stuff with that. Get me some, I don't know, does anybody else get really dry in the wintertime? Like, I don't have to use lotion in the summer. Like, I never get dry like that. Like, my skin is fine in the summer, but the wintertime, I dry up like a lizard. I ain't lying. I'm ashy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to look at my DNA. You know what I'm saying? Why I get so damn ashy? I'm with you. I'm not touching the vaccine, and I wish she hadn't either. Well, here's the thing. If I felt I was at high risk, I would look at what, okay, nobody's really dropping dead from it. I don't want to die. Maybe I should take it. It depends on each person. I don't want to encourage people not to do it. I don't want to encourage people to do it. I want to stay neutral on it. I'm just letting you guys know where I stand. Is like, I don't feel I'm at high risk. I might be the one drop dead from it. Y'all will be like, "Damn, we told you, Jimmy," right? But as far as I feel now, I feel fine. I've made it through all this. I've been around people that had it. I've never been sick. Okay. So I feel like if you could get it, I probably already had it. So I don't know. Nobody around me has been sick. My daughter's friend had it. She was around me, but I wasn't at distance with her. But my coworker's girlfriend had it, and I worked with him all the time. And he slept in the same bed with her the whole time. He never got sick. So if you're not high risk, I wouldn't worry too much. But I ain't a doctor. Okay, I want to throw that out there. I ain't a doctor. I don't know shit. I'm just some weirdo on YouTube, right? So don't take medical advice from me or nothing. All I can tell you is, I don't feel at risk, and I just ain't doing it. Larry King, was it Hank Aaron, both died 2 days after taking the vaccine. Cue the music. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Me on the snap, that'll get you robbed. Nike tech, shot wet. 3 dice bet, head crack flags. This is not a question, I don't ever practice. Never act in, always act in. Back in 2010, we were super activists. Now these beats are taking damage like my Achilles is. Already.
All right, that's a good question right here. What happened with 6ix9ine? He's been quiet for a minute. He ain't been quiet. He was just showing his new chains and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got the water part that shoots water. You ain't going to shut that dude up. He's done got rich off of that, and he knows that. So he's going to continue. When he needs some attention, he'll do something stupid. The whole Meek Mill was a setup, though. That, you know, Meek Mill was in on that. That shit was so fake, so staged, crazy staged, man. You know, he just happened to know where Meek Mill was going to be at. All their securities didn't do it. Was set up. That was staged. Smash that like button. Thank you, King Kong. Happy good luck day, Missa. Mrs. She's Native American. She believes the Irish are colonizers. She don't need any luck. I'm just picking. So, what's going on today, guys? Anything good? Anything exciting? I'm just waiting for COVID to end, man, so I can go out into the world like it's a regular world. You know, everything's been canceled. I was going to D.C. to the National Marijuana Convention that was going on. Red Man, Method Man, everybody was supposed to play, and then that ended up getting canceled because of COVID. Okay, so that sucked. The parade today, there's usually a parade. I think they got canceled too. So I'm just ready for it to end. So everybody take a vaccine so we can go back to normal life. It's up to me, right? Native and Irish. Okay, so I guess you can have some luck too. All right, you can have a little bit of luck. The Irish weren't colonizers, by the way. They weren't colonizers? Okay. Just the English? Just the English were colonizers? Yeah, I think I'm getting ready to play me a couple rounds of the new Fortnite since I ain't doing nothing else right now. Okay, let's see. You see that 2-part interview did explaining why he snitched. He kind of had a good story. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it. I get why he did what he did. But he says it's because of that. I think it's because he didn't want to lose that money. He didn't want to lose that life. I get it. You know, you were doing me dirty and you were sleeping with my girl and doing all these things. I mean, I see why he told. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He had all the millions of dollars. He's the one that had everything to lose. But at the same time, he should never put himself in that situation. You know? But that made him rich. You know, some people sell their soul for money. You know, and it is what it is. It made him rich. That image, and he knew shocking people is how you do it. Okay. It's the shock factor of things. People are entertained by shocking, disturbing, controversial things, right? I know every now and then I post it on Facebook just to piss people off, right? Just to offend people, just to see how people react. You know what I'm saying? Not that I want to offend people, but when I post it, I know it's going to offend people. And sometimes I do it just for that reason, just to offend you. So never take anything I say on Facebook serious. Sometimes I say shit just to see what kind of reaction I can get out of people, you know, entertainment value. Second vaccine had me shivering for 2 days, Jimmy. Wow. Shivering for 2 days? Jimmy, you think Baby Lane killed Tupac? Yes, I think Baby Lane killed Tupac. Him and his uncle, the whole white Cadillac. Yeah, he killed Tupac, man. You know, and then he died in a drug deal gone bad. You know, well, it wasn't a drug deal gone bad. Dude ripped him off some crack money, and he was shot and killed by his own homeboy in his own gang. So Yeah, I believe he killed Tupac. Biggie was assassinated. Tupac was murdered. There's a difference. They didn't go there planning to kill Tupac. Tupac ran into that dude. They stomped a mud hole in his ass, and then he got mad, went got a gun, and shot Tupac. Biggie, somebody put a hit on Biggie. He was assassinated. Pac was murdered. We know who killed Pac and why. We still don't know who assassinated Biggie and why. You know what I'm saying? It will. I don't know. Let's don't spread misinformation in the room. Okay. Definitely don't. If you ain't a doctor, you know what I'm saying. Don't be spreading misinformation in the room. We don't. So far so good on the vaccine. People that think the government just wants to kill everybody, that ain't the case. The government don't want to kill you off. Okay. For all these conspiracy people that think, oh, the vaccine's going to kill me, the government does not want to kill you. They want to tax you. They want you here so you can pay. They ain't trying to kill you. Okay. My government is not trying to kill me. They're not. Okay. They want to tax the shit out of me. They want my money. They don't want me dead. I'm dead. They don't get my money. They want me alive, paying taxes on everything I touch. That's what the government wants from you. There's the conspiracy. They don't want you dead. Okay. I love conspiracy stuff, but let's be real. They don't want you dead. They want your money. And I know I'm 100% correct on that. You know what I'm saying? They're working every day to do stuff to keep you alive so they can tax you for even longer. They want you living 300. You know what I'm saying? You think they want you dying before 18 and you ain't gonna pay no taxes? Nah. Why you think they fight so hard to keep children alive? You know what I'm saying? They want your money, man. They don't want you dead. All right, I'll pull up to work. I'm sure I'll be back. My job isn't very demanding. Well, good. I need that job. AI makes humans expendable. No. Population control is real, and the vax is part of it. AI makes humans unnecessary. You don't watch too much damn Terminator. Jimmy, you're dead wrong. I'm not, man. I'm not. Your government don't want you dead. If we were starting with population control, we would go kill off a bunch of Chinese people. It ain't about population control. It's not. Americans don't want you dead. Immigrants, even when they come here, they're going to tax the shit out of immigrants. Some of these immigrants are going to get here and pay so much damn taxes, they're going to go back to Mexico. They're going to be like, oh, shit, I didn't know. Nobody told me that, and I didn't see that in the damn pamphlet that said America's a home of the free and the great, over-police, more people in prison than anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Nah, tax that shit out of you. That wasn't in the pamphlet that said come to America, right? So it won't there, right? If people get here and see how it really is, they're going to be like, oh, shit. And then when y'all all here, I'm going to go buy me some nice shit in Mexico, right? I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm living on the beach, cheap real estate. You know what I'm saying? The government eventually going to shut down the cartels. You know what I'm saying? We get some cheap land. I don't know. But, taxes. It's all about taxes. So me, like I said, I ain't taking it because I don't think I'm high risk. There's a lot of people out there that say that the government wants you dead. Population control. I've heard it a million times. Georgia Guidestones, blah, 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 blah. End of the world, right? Always a different date. Nobody wants you dead. It's all a bunch of YouTube bullshit, right? Now, is there some side effects from the vaccines? Yeah, of course, any vaccine, right? That's for each individual to make up their mind about. Weigh it out for each, because people have different lives, people on different journeys, different strokes for folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I speak on it like that. Did I miss anything? Jimmy, you think, okay, yeah, that was the best question asked the whole time. Did I think Baby Lane killed Tupac? I would like to know who killed Biggie. There should be some justice for that. I think people should bring that up more and more and more because somebody knows something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody knows something. You can't just assassinate somebody like that for no reason. Somebody's paid somebody to do something. Maybe we'll dive into that one night. Who killed Biggie Smalls? All right, guys. Y'all be good. Peace.